Hello smart civil engineers, I am Engineer Masroor and you are watching your own YouTube channel Engineering Network. Today's video lecture is very important, and if you watch this video lecture completely, then it will clear all your doubts in estimation of house. Okay? So in today's video lecture, I will teach you complete estimation of 1200 square feet house slab, which means that I will calculate number of cement bags, quantity of sand and aggregate, and also the total quantity of steel used in 1200 square feet slab. Apart from that, I will also do cost analysis of 1200 square feet house slab as well. So I request all of you that please watch this video completely. Now before we start, if you find this video informative, then please like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and also press the bell icon for more interesting civil engineering videos. So let's start. Okay, so let's suppose this is our slab whose length is 60 feet and width is 20 feet. So the surface area of this slab will become 1200 square feet, right? Now before I start doing estimation for this slab, there are few things that you should know. First is the thickness or depth of this slab, which is 6 inches, and I am using M25 grade concrete, whose mix ratio is 1:1:2. Okay, so the sum of ratio will become 4. Now first step is I will calculate weight volume of the slab, which is equal to length into width into depth, right? So weight volume is equal to 60 into 20 into 6 divided by 12, because 6 is in inches. Okay? Now after calculation, weight volume will become 600 cubic feet. Now I want to convert weight volume into cubic meter, right? So we know that 1 cubic meter is equal to 35.31 cubic feet. So 600 divided by 35.31, and weight volume in cubic meter will become 17 cubic meter. Now this is the weight volume, and in order to calculate quantities of cement, sand and aggregate, I will need dry volume of concrete and slab. Okay? So dry volume is equal to 1.54 times weight volume, and here weight volume is 17 cubic meter. So dry volume is equal to 1.54 into 17, and dry volume will become 26.18 cubic meter, right? Now I have the dry volume of concrete. So now let's start calculating the quantity of cement, sand and aggregate, and also the quantity of steel. So first is cement. Now the mix ratio of M25 grade concrete is 1:1:2, in which 1 is the ratio of cement, right? So quantity of cement is equal to 1, which is the ratio of cement in the mix ratio of M25 grade concrete, into dry volume of concrete, which is 26.18, divided by 4, which is the sum of ratio. And after calculation, the volume of cement will become 6.545 cubic meter. Okay? Now I need cement in form of bags, right? So for that I will multiply volume of cement with the density of cement, which is 1440 kg per cubic meter. And after calculation, weight of cement will become 9424.8 kg. Right? Now we know that the weight of single cement bag is 50 kg. So finally, total number of cement bags is equal to 9424.8 divided by 50, and total number of cement bags will become 189 bags. Okay? Next is the quantity of sand. The ratio of sand in M25 grade concrete is 1. So quantity of sand is equal to 1 into dry volume of concrete, which is 26.18, divided by sum of ratio, which is 4. And after calculation, the quantity of sand will become 6.545 cubic meter. Now I want sand quantity in cubic feet. So 6.545 multiplied by 35.31, and quantity of sand will become 231.10 cubic feet. Okay? Next is the quantity of aggregate. In M25 grade concrete, the ratio of aggregate is 2. So quantity of aggregate is equal to 2 into 26.18 divided by 4, and it will become 13.09 cubic meter. And here I will multiply it with 35.31 in order to convert quantity of aggregate into cubic feet. Okay? So after calculation, quantity of aggregate will become 462.20 cubic feet. Right? Next is the quantity of steel. Now generally we take 0.5 to 1% steel in slab. And let's suppose in this slab I will take 1% steel. Okay? So quantity of steel is equal to 1 multiplied by 26.18, which is the dry volume of concrete, multiplied by 7850, which is the density of steel, divided by 100, and quantity of steel will become 2055.13 kg. Okay? Now we know that 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. So quantity of steel in tons is equal to 2055.13 divided by 1000, and total quantity of steel will become 2.055 metric ton. Okay? So I can say that in 1200 square feet, 2.055 metric ton steel will be used. Similarly, for the quantity of binding wire, we know that for 1 ton, 10 kg binding wire is used. So quantity of binding wire is equal to 2.055 into 10, and it will become 20.55 kg. Okay? Now I have the quantities of everything, like I have the quantity of cement, sand and aggregate. I also have the quantity of steel and binding wire as well. So next part is the cost analysis of 1200 square feet slab. So for cost analysis, we only need the rate of materials, which is cement, sand, aggregate, steel and binding wire. Okay? Now these rates can vary, so you only use those rates which are used in your country or place. For me, the rate of single cement bag is Rs 500. Rate of sand per cubic feet is Rs 60. Rate of aggregate per cubic feet is 85. Rate of steel per ton is 90,000, and rate of binding wire per kg is 90. Okay, so using these rates, let's start cost analysis for this 1200 square feet slab. First is cement. Now we know that 189 cement bags will be used and rate of single cement bag is 500. So cost of 189 cement bags is equal to 189 into 500 and it will become 94,500. Okay. Next is sand. The quantity of sand is 231.10 cubic feet. So 2031.10 into rate of sand per cubic feet, which is 60. So cost of sand will become 13,866. Okay. Next is aggregate. The quantity of aggregate is 462.20 cubic feet. So 462.20 into rate of aggregate per cubic feet, which is 85. So cost of aggregate will become 39,287. Next is cost of steel. So the total quantity of steel is 2.055 metric ton. Okay. So 2.055 into rate of steel per ton, which is 90,000. Cost of steel is equal to 1,84,950. Next is the cost of binding wire. So here the cost of binding wire is 20.55 kg and rate of binding wire per kg is 90. So total cost of binding wire will become 1849. Now if I add the cost of all these materials, then I will get the total cost of 1200 square feet house slab. Okay. So after doing this, the total cost of 1200 square feet house slab will become 3,34,452. Right? So this is the complete estimation of 1200 square feet house slab. And I hope this video will clear all your doubts. So if you find this video informative, then please like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon for more interesting civil engineering videos. See you in the next video.